Maxi. Long time no see. That's right. There is a certain specific game that I've been waiting a long time to play, and I'm finally making some time to play through it. This is one that I played way back. We're playing some extreme back compat tonight. This thing came out on the PS2. It is an old Rockstar title. And this was actually before, I'm pretty sure it was before GTA really took off for Rockstar. Like this game came out before GTA was like a household name. This was the game that put Rockstar on the map. So, let's get into it. That is not. Give me 1 second. The Avermedia is not working. Hold on. That's the one thing I forgot to check, was to make sure that the Avermedia was working. And for some reason, it's not on. Thank you. Giving it away. Yes. Okay. There we go. So the kind of really weird thing about this is going to be that I have no way of doing aspect ratio with this. So this game came out on TVs that were definitely 4:3. So all the cutscenes in this are incredibly weird looking. In all honesty, this would probably work way better on the PS3, but I don't know if I wanted to play this on the PS5. I could have probably loaded it up on the PS3. If this game really looks weird, like it's all stretched out or whatever, then I'll definitely load it up on the PS3, and we'll check that out. Because I can literally download this in maybe 2 minutes. I have to plug in that PS3 into the capture card and everything, and that will take a second to do. But we're going to see, so a PlayStation 2 game running on the PlayStation 5. Let's see the load times, the resolution. Oh, that sound. Oh, there it is. Dun, 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 dun. Woo. This was back in the day when triangle was the back button. So this was legitly before GTA 3 landed. Funny part is this might need to get changed up a little bit when I jump into the game finally. Let me actually hit the tutorial. That's right, the tutorial. God, I remember playing this on a box screen. A very small box screen. Oh my god, look at how sharp it looks. And it was, I think, if I remember correctly, it was run at maybe 720. No, 480 I think this game used to run at. Oh man. Oh ha ha. Hell yes. Yep. So you didn't jump with X. You jump with R2. Wait. Uh-huh. The shotgun, the old shot. Oh, wait. Shoot R1, try it out in the boxes. You can cycle through your weapons. Oh, that's right. These sound effects take me back. Oh. Yep, there was no. So it was before aiming in was a major thing too in action games, or at least in Rockstar games. This was legit before they had the full on, you know, major lock on and everything too. And the guy who made, so Sam Lake, the one who makes Max Payne, Alan Wake, and now Quantum Break, is literally the dude who stars as Max Payne in this. The second game, they switched it up so it was somebody totally different because, you know, Sam just didn't want to have to. I think it was something like he didn't want to have to be producer and star the show because just a lot of work doing that. But yeah, this was like, what was it, 2001, 2002, maybe 3, 4, or something like that. This game came out. This is nuts, man. I haven't seen this in so long. Oh, it is doing the 4:3 aspect ratio. I just noticed. I'm so used to seeing this. I just noticed the black bars on the side. Press the enemy dispenser first. There's a button over here somewhere that's on the wall, if I remember. Very loud! Oh, over here. That's right. Enemy dispenser. This was another one of these games I played a lot of. Yep. So again, if you ever wonder where Sniper Elite got all of its cool little camera tech and everything from, this is the original. This is the originator of all the slow-mo camera spinning before X-rays and everything.
Yo, what the?
Oh my god, yes. Oop. Look familiar? This is where it comes from for Sniper Elite. This was the originator of it. Uh-oh. Wait, what would the select button be? There we go. Alright, now, one of the best uses of storytelling ever in a game is this. So, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, enjoy the thrill ride that is one of the best stories ever told in gaming history. I am personally hyping this up. On a critical level, it's really, I mean, this thing really pushed the boundaries of like noir storytelling. So, let's jump in to the infamous Max Payne. I haven't played this in probably Easily 15 years. More than that.
That's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
New York City, present day, 1 hour ago.
Repeat, an assault in progress.
When the voice kicks in, it's just like, whoa, okay. One of my most iconic openers.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
I remember the first time I played this, from right then and there, I was like...
To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the Payne started.
Just hearing that cold opener is just like, oh, we're in for something with this.
I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
You're still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day. The smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding.
Just the use of the pictures with the sound effects, it's like radio, but
Michelle,
with a
honey,
noir.
anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
Oops. Oh no. Using my bullet time. Oh man.
What the hell? Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come.
Still slight load
It was a
times in
poison
there.
syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
So as I was just saying, Sam Lake, the one who created Max Payne, is literally the main character. Now this phone call has a little Easter egg in it also. Well, this character that is on the phone call.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
It's actually Sam Lake's mother who plays that part. Man, it just popped in my brain of a remaster or a remake of this. I don't know if they could actually get away with it doing it nowadays because it's just the stuff that you're dealing with in this. I don't know if people could handle this.
Michelle!
Freeze! NYPD, drop!
No. No, please, God, no.
The flesh of fallen angels!
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
My goddamn piano part, man. Da, 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 da. Such a haunting theme song. Everything in this just fits so perfectly together.
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking.
The CGI
I
render
went
that they did.
undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
Max Payne and his CGI render in the background. So these are actually all real life shots from around New York City because Rockstar office is in the middle of New York City. And then what they did was they just literally took the same type of filters that you can find on your phone and
I
everything.
came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the
And that's
city
how
was
they
a
end up
cruel
making all this.
monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover.
It's literally like a book on tapes with like a picture book in front of you.
Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
Oh, I said Quantum Break earlier. I meant Control. Control's the latest one from the same ones. Sam Lake is still there working. Same one that made all of this and all Max Payne, Alan Wake, and Control. That's his like 3 major series that he's made so far. And the guy who's voicing this is literally the dude who kills himself, who's the director when you show up in Control. It's the same voice and everything because it's the guy who voices it and everything. It's like, I think it's the first time he's ever been in, like, his actual face has been in a video game because all he ever did was Max Payne. Like, he was known for being Max Payne.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street.
As far as I
I'd
know.
have to find Alex
Anyways.
fast. The pills would ease the pain.
I love it where he's literally just talking to himself. He's talking to you, but he's talking to himself.
What's the plan? Simple.
What the hell?
Yeah. You keep the bullets flying to it inside of the slowdown, the bullet time. The one that still makes me laugh though is people go, Bayonetta was one of the first ones to do please. Bayonetta was one of the last ones to do it. This, then The Matrix, then Bayonetta.
Yeah, hold it.
They're all running Eagles.
Yo, guys. Hey, we're getting around. You hear?
We're good. No. Okay, yeah, we're good on bit rate and everything. I'm keeping an eye on the bit rate because the last stream, like at the end of it, I just could not keep the bit rate up, and for some reason Twitch has been having that problem. It's not just me. I was checking into it. Everybody's having the problem.
What the?
Ow! Asshole. So much for being so.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
That's bad. That's bad.
You think?
You think? Ooh.
Looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Kiss it goodbye.
I got you, buddy.
Save me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
There is a little bit of backtracking in this too. Come on, buddy. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Home free. This way.
What the hell?
I could have sworn that guy was there. Fine. Let's try to be fancy. Okay. It's been a long time since I played this That is one thing with this, with the bullet time too. It does get a little bit better in Max Payne 2. It gets a little more cinematic and a little bit more, like you can use it a little bit more. I can't remember exactly where. Yeah. Ding. Where is it? There it is.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on.
I don't know why when I was younger I just started laughing so hard when I heard that. It lit up like a Christmas tree, and now I've always used that. I'm like, yeah, it lit up like a damn Christmas tree. Where that joke comes from. All the sound cues. Jeez. It's weird when you know how games are made and then you come back to an old one. And then you start seeing, you know, because they easily could not hide stuff like they can now.
So much for being subtle.
Particles, where are those? It just turns into like one giant wall. Chapter 2, one way or the other.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Saving to a PS2 memory card.
Sure. Yeah, really. Sure. What the?
Sure. Ooh.
What
Sure, man, sure. It's right. Welcome to Brooklyn. Welcome to New York.
Like Lapino. Now that's spooky.
Jack Lapino. Yeah, spooky.
Spooky.
But also, it's like the failure count is rising.
Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you. Yeah,
The box phone.
the station's not secured. Someone decided to play hero upstairs. Whack!
Oh my god, the amount of motion blur. Yeah, this was PS2. Motion blur through the roof. It looked good back then, though. Wait a second, I should be able to... without having to spend a bunch of bullets. Save all me bullets. Nothing? Nothing.
What the hell was that?
No, you're in trouble when the rats are even scared.
All done here. Give me the
Yeah.
detonator.
What are you talking about?
Get him!
Yes.
Ah!
Come on, man.
Sucker!
I'm starting to see where all my dumb little accents come from. Yeah. Guys.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Yeah, none of these boxes have anything. All right.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. So stick to
Yeah.
the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing. Wham bam, thank you, man.
Nice up!
Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, you shit. I was switching weapons, damn it. I tried to do all that fancy shit and it got me. It got me.
All done here. Give me the detonator.
Give me the dip.
Ice up! Hold!
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's
Where's the sucker?
Oh, you... Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm not dead. Oh, that's why I don't recognize this music. So I used to always play games with the music turned off for immersion. I'm like, if you're running around New York City, you're not going to have doom-doom-doom, doom-doom-doom in your ears. So I always turn that off for immersion-wise.
No way.
Clipping! How far we've come. This is why you gotta go back and check out the old stuff to get a very good appreciation of new stuff. Burn killers.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Jim
Right back at you.
Bravura!
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD.
Yeah.
You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking, and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor. The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
Acer. First work rig was an Acer.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Just the way Max does all the. We're gonna send Lady Liberty into orbit. It's just like, yeah, I guess so. Don't mind the dead bodies. Just gonna walk over top of those. Yep, that's definitely one of the things with Max Payne. The frame rate goes down to absolute dog shit. This is all. So this is running at 30 FPS. That probably hit about 12 right there, and it's just a game engine. Like there's nothing you can do about it. If I remember right, the first Matrix came out just before this game.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack!
It was like in
I nearly
development.
shot you!
Alex, we're glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex?
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
He was dead. And then the music just starts playing again. Oh yeah. Some devs right there on the wall.
Let's get the hell out of here!
Send him to the wall. Every developer's favorite video game trope. Giving the character copious amounts of drugs. Either drugs or dank weed. I can't remember if there's anything. I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah. That's the one thing about this. There's not too many. In the very first game, there's not too many Easter eggs at all. There's a few of them here and there. The second one has a lot more. Oh my god, look how young those guys are. Jeez.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Playing at Bogart. Still don't know what the fuck they mean by that. Playing at Bogart? What?
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors,
Yes.
cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Finito.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Payne in the butt. Payne to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel.
It's so
Instead,
cheaply
I ran
made, I
into
love
the
it.
Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Payne in the butt. Ha-ha! Payne to the max. Junk squad pig. Got a ticket to Marble City for you. Eat bird and lying down. Bring it
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Bosses, everything all right?
Damn, that's
I'd
got some
met
low.
Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny,
Wow.
you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Bosses, Joey, Virgilio, you right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
It's Payne!
Got a lot more bullet time in this than I remember having. Okay. think I used to play this on like the hardest difficulty too. I'm just kind of just running through it right now.
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
That's right.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Good old legendary Max Payne, best in the series. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorites right here. Yeah, so that is the room upstairs, and then we go through here.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering. Let's go already. Payne's gonna pay in spades.
Game paved the way for so many other games come after it. Room service. Remember right, underneath a couple of these beds there is ammo or something? Yeah. Saw that shotgun. Little details of things you can do in the world.
Previously on Lords and Ladies.
Oh yeah!
Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
My lady? My lord?
Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer.
The little needle on the nightstand.
My lord.
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to you.
My lord, there is...
I was watching something.
Upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight and the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of...
Ah, yeah.
Oh, my lord, you should not speak so.
But my lady,
A staple of Sam Lake
My
games.
lord, no. I forbid
Always a
you.
TV
This
show
cannot
going
be.
in the
This must not
background.
be.
Why, my lady, why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg of you, I must know. I would rather die than not know.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am... My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
The junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
I forgot about that. Wow.
It's Payne! Got him down!
Get all the beds rolling.
crap!
Man, if this was years ago, I could probably speedrun this game. Before I even knew what speedrunning was.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely
I'm not
dangerous.
quite sure. I think it's on.
The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city. Stated that Valkyr represents
I'm pretty sure it's on. Yeah, I can't check the.
This party had been dead for a while. I couldn't say I was sorry I'd missed the show.
It's coming. Got him down.
Yeah. No. Oh man, once you get the Uzis too, and you just sit there and like just start shooting over top, you just start seeing a pool of blood form. It's like, oh.
I'd found Muerte's room. Muerte had received a letter. Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
Yeah. I definitely remember this game. It gets pretty crazy when you go up to higher difficulties. Just trying to remember where. Okay. Yeah. If I remember right. Yeah. That's right. I always try and do that. It's out the window you go. I think I do that at least once every playthrough. I'm like, I can do this. I got this. Ah! You need the what is it called? The Needheim scream or whatever. You gotta put all the junkies out of misery. It's in the rule book. Ooh. Almost got me. Almost. Yeah, because I don't have the.
I found Muerte's room. Muerte.
All right, we just watched this.
Received a letter.
shotgun ammo is full. Okay, now if I can do this without falling off. Max! Ah. Playing on PS2? Actually, I'm playing on the PS5. So this is like an extreme bat compat going on right now. Yeah, PS2 game on the PS5. I was kind of wondering how it would work. So far, it's really smooth. Unfortunately, I can't remember the load times of the PS2 to tell you if it loads fast or not, but
I found Muerte's room.
everything is running top notch. The only thing about it is like there's no, so I can't hit like start select or whatever to bring up a emulator menu, and if you hit, you know, if you hit the PlayStation button, then it's not going to give you any emulator options either. So, but I think this is also, yeah, this is actually like the, so it's the PS4 version of Max Payne. So this is technically the PS4 version of a PS2 game. So it's not, I guess it technically wouldn't be full on bat compat, but yeah. Another thing I could try too is looking up like Dino Crisis or something, see if I can actually get that. I think that's only available on the PlayStation 3 and PSP though. Okay, Max, you gotta work with me here. Very smooth. Very easily. Get to the window. All right.
What happened here? It was not a pretty sight.
Is this totally just... Am I just totally thinking of an Easter egg room? Can't play Scarface, World Is Yours on PS4, PS5? Yeah, that's... Yeah, that was one of my favorites back in the day. For sure. There is a way you can play on emulator on the PC. It just takes some setup to do. I actually can't remember where to go now. It's been so long since I played this. Not the best for that game. Crashes, bugs, yeah. Yeah, I was on one of the, I found a random website and it's like for old PC games and whatnot, where they're hosting ISOs.
I thought it was a
Tried to install Scarface, and it was just like it was working, but the controls were just all bugged. I'm like, ah. Someday I do want to get that game running and stream it, even though it's going to be like hell for like DMCA wise. Like that's actually on the list of games I do want.
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
Stream. Good to have an actual PS2 console. Yeah, yeah.
The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy.
Or a
Dawn.
PS3 that can be
Reading it
back to
made a
that.
vice cop blush.
Why those the fat PS3s are so expensive?
Again. Sent to the latest one-eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed, If her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Manhunt. That's actually one game I missed back in the day. I played all the Rockstar ones except for Manhunt and Bully. Bully, basically the reason why I skipped Bully was just because I was too busy with Grand Theft Auto. I don't want to play Bully. Too busy running around in GTA. There we go. Now those doors are unlocked. Damn it all.
Yo!
Asshole.
It's him. Go get him. No, wait. You go get him. You go and get him.
These guys. These guys. You go and get him. Caught in the crossfire. What?
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
Jeez. Talk about Manhunt. I wonder if you can even find that in the stores nowadays because all the controversy that was around it. That'd be a very interesting one to see if you could even find it in a store. In some ways, Max reminds me of Clint Eastwood, man with no name from the Dollars trilogy. Definitely has the Clint Eastwood vibe to it for sure. Yeah, like I was saying earlier too. What was James McAfee or whatever his name is? The one that voices Max Payne. Him being in control as the director, the original director. I was like, man, he just like, it's just that role. He does such a good job with it.
A winter storm warning is in effect
Look
in
at
the
the
whole
Manhunt
tri-state
PS2
area,
box.
as both freezing rain and heavy
It's worth
snowfall continue. Many
that's worth some
roadways are
money.
already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors.
Anything that's
The severe
PS1,
blizzard has
PS2,
ravaged New York for 3 days now,
Sega
with
Saturn,
no end in sight.
GameCube, Dreamcast, those are all worth mega bucks.
More where that had come from. But the snowbound city
They're all
was on
collector's
my
items.
side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
We got almost a brand new copy for GTA of GTA 3 for $8. There is, I mean, there is definitely exceptions to the rule. It's like I could bring up a game right now. Let's see here. I bet you. I'm actually kind of curious to see. Hold on a second. You got me. You got me. You got my curiosity. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm wondering. Like, well. Yep. Yeah. $150 for Manhunt 2 because it was such a controversial game. You know, it all comes down to like the and you could probably even get more than that too if you got the right person that's willing to pay for it. Ooh. Something like Crash Bandicoot 1 from the PS1. Okay, especially something like this, you're looking at probably $677. If it's a brand new copy, because it's on the PSN. so maybe it's not worth as much. But if you have a brand new copy like in the case, I've seen that go for almost $1,000. And that's just Amazon. There's other websites where it's like way more expensive. PlayStation 1 to disc. $15, really? I wonder why the price dropped off so sharply on that. Because that was, the last time I checked to see, it was like $1,000 for Crash Bandicoot 1. Huh. Interesting. Paid 14 for Manhunt, $20 for Silent Hill 4. I think there's, let's see here, I wonder if the whole like value of everything just shifted in the recent couple of years. Not Code Veronica. I was trying to look up Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 3 for Sega. Yeah, it's like $77 for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on the Dreamcast, like $80 and it just goes up from there. Yep. Old game, like I said, it depends on where you look. I've seen some games as like, I know they should be way more expensive and they're cheap. Biggest robbery was $3 for Scarface. Yeah, if I could get Scarface for like $5. The last time I looked it up, the last time I was shopping around for Scarface because I was trying to get a PC version of it because you can't find it anywhere because it's a licensed game, and that's another one too, like licensed games. That's probably another one I just saw because I actually have a video on YouTube that I'm for YouTube that I'm working on currently, about the Project 007 stuff, and I bet you if you type in GoldenEye 64, it's a pretty fair price, I guess. Okay, all right, that's a pretty fair price. $30, 38, $30 for an N64 game. Weird how prices go up and down. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. The world is yours. Yeah. $83 for the Wii. PS2, $109 to buy it used. If you want to get it on PC, totally unavailable. Look at that, $109 for the Wii, $83 for the original Xbox, $83. Yep, because everybody was playing it on the PS2 back then. The Godfather, Def Jam Fight for New York, $200. That one I can definitely see because that is like, it's so popular. Everybody like so badly wants a new Def Jam game. I'm getting into nostalgia. Getting on a nostalgia trip. So many good games back then, though. Recently ordered the Warriors game. The Wii version is the worst of it. I don't even think I've ever seen the Wii version of it. Yeah, the Warriors game is like, so here's one thing though, is a lot of those old games, the reason why a lot of times the price is because the only reason why you'd be buying or selling a disc is if you're a collector nowadays, because I'd say 98% of old titles like that all run emulator, and you can get them all for free online. So if you just pop them into your computer, and then you get a controller that that is basically like the controller that you would use back then. So you can actually find USB controllers like N64 controllers, NES controllers, all that. That are USB that'll plug directly into your computer, work with emulators, and it feels and looks just like. And if you put the emulator to the old settings too, like the old TVs, you literally have the old system right there. If you're a collector, that's when a lot of money starts getting into it. Of like, I want to play on the original hardware with the original controller. Well, not really original controller, but hardware wise. That's when you start to run into some money with all of it. That's what I've been mainly doing. It's just like if I want to go back and play it, like I remember playing this on the PS2 controller. I got the PS4 controller in my hands. Close enough. Like if I really wanted to get a PS2 controller to play this on, I could probably get one. Because they do have USB PS2 controllers. We'll go backwards. We'll go this way. Hiya. Hiya. Yeah, there's a ton of different ways of doing everything.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper.
Was it? Oh no. Captain Baseball Bat Boy.
A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
I'm gonna die trying to do this, but...
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd move to the North Pole. Winter's one long night. Yeah, and what would you eat? Suck blood from
Eskimos, man.
penguins? Nah, Eskimo.
Swinging for the fences. So stupid. It's so dumb. I love it. I love it. Ah.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss Muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business.
Green for green.
Cheers at Green-Eyed Angels. Amen.
Make them all scream a little bit.
Gun 'em down.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
Tonight we're making gangster fries.
It was dirty money. The transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr.
Oh man, lay them all on fire. Like, damn! A key?
There was a key on the table.
No, there ain't nothing. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, you have to come back through. I can't remember what the hell this cutscene is. I just remember I like it. Oh, yeah.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it.
I couldn't remember
But
what the
no.
fuck this cutscene was.
They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with a kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, Candy,
Both
I
with
was
the
so
video
depressed,
game
I
cables.
strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Nope, that's it. We're banned.
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Oh my god.
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
There he is.
With his pants down those ankles. That's right. Yeah, you can't stay on the ground. So Max Payne 2, if I remember right, you can lay on the ground and start doing the whole ground thing where you just like kind of break dance on the ground while you're shooting everyone. I'm pretty sure that was Max Payne 2. It could have been the Matrix also. I play a lot of both of them. Not a stain on. Oh, never mind. Do it the proper way. Yep. Ah.
I saw.
Oh god, yeah, that door.
The antique switchboard was still in use.
Like the worst sound effect ever.
There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, Corneli, this is Max Payne. He came, started capping us. He killed.
Are you freaking kidding me? It's just one lousy cop.
Whack
You better
him.
be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system.
Max Payne at
Something
large.
wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
My Beretta's stirring. I'm ready to take them all down.
What the hell?
Anybody need a drink? Yeah. All right. That's right. Is this the room? You can get caught in this room real easy if you're not careful. Yep. That early 2000s music. Old habits die hard. Wait, wrong game. Didn't I go out there? Oh. Switch door. Right. Damn, chapter 5 already. An hour 20 minutes ran through.
Turn around, walk away, blow
I guess it
town.
wasn't that smart.
That would have been the smart thing to do. Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's suit. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to run him over.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
Okay, the cutscene I was thinking of, I think comes up afterwards. This is the old school stuff. JPEGs on all the sides of buildings. Fun little thing on game design. So, in the wire work of this, right about where the white dot is basically like a little sound cue. So you step on it, then you get sound. Everything's an optical illusion in games. Remember which way I'm...
The headlines were a depressing read. The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder.
They don't have to add all those little side things, but they did.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
There he goes. Wow. It's kind of crazy. I actually have not heard some of these songs before. As many times I played this, I always played with the music off. It's so early 2000s. Ring dong ding dong ding dong dong dong. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
A beaten up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more sinister than that.
Am I speaking to Mr. Payne?
Who wants to know?
My name is Alfred Wooden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
How? And what's it to you?
I will contact you again.
The cops arrived, sirens singing in the off-key harmony of a manic-depressive choir. I had a few minutes while the SWAT team would go through their usual routine. By the time they busted in, I needed to be long gone.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Revere from the NYPD. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
Did you get
him?
One of my favorite PS2 games. I'm loving the loving chat for this game tonight. It's awesome seeing that people still remember Max Payne. That's great.
Someone had left a letter on the counter. There was a key on the shelf.
It's one of my favorites too. I've played this many times over again.
Suddenly it all made sense. The bombs, the Russian mob boss making an appearance in person. Gagnidi was his usual self. All talk and no walk.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns
Yeah.
left and they can be bought. There's no freaking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
As it turned out, the Russian had plenty of guts. One thing you could count on, you push a man too far and sooner or
Not
later
only
he'd
is it
start
available on
pushing back.
PS4, available on the PS5 also. We got some major back compatibility going on right now. Wasn't there? No, that door is locked. Okay, right. And this is backwards, so then I gotta go through here. Waiting for 3 to 4 to be on PS4. White Jesus 98. Thanks for that follow. Let's see. Two and 3. They Max Payne 2 and 3 are on the PC. I'm pretty sure that's where I got them. Yeah, I got them on my hard drive on the on the PC. Staircase key. That's not the staircase. Is this? Yeah, there we go. Getting spun around, mixed up a little bit tonight. It's been so long since I played this. Asshole! Try and throw that at me. Don't shoot me. I dare you. If I remember right, I think there was a couple mods for Max Payne 2 and 3 on Nexus mods. I'd have to go and look it up again to see exactly what it was. Nailed it! First try. Building's trying to kill me. Painkillers. How much ammo do I got? Ooh. I got the Deagle. Got all that Deagle ammo. Next chapter. Yeah, back in the PS2, chapters weren't that long.
The bombs had destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office. The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
Damn, I'm already almost up into part 2. Sorry.
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Wow.
Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing.
My balls
I'm
off.
freezing my butt off.
Damn, I haven't seen this in so long. This is like one of these weird parts of old school gaming that is like burned in my brain. Can't save the game on PS2, so they added the checkpoints. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
To get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead. Pizza delivery.
Never seen you before. Buzz off, Joker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that door there. Yeah, because that one is locked. There's nothing back there. That's all scenery. It's just... That's a double. Double. That's how you know you're going to get a lot of enemies. Ammo check.
Get away.
Oh!
Max Payne.
That hurt. There's so much motion. Ooh. Is it? No. Aha.
No, don't shoot.
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Escort.
Get me in there.
Okay.
Ah. Bouncing off rats. One man war.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John
John
Woo.
John Woo,
Come
that's right.
on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
It's a trap!
Could have been John Hancock. Motherfuckers over here dodging and shit. Oops.
Yo!
Oh God! Ha! Ha! Really? Jeez! At least lay a match.
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyr-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the list of casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For CNN TV News,
Thank you, Kira. And back to the weather. It's still colder than a... Wait, where am I supposed to go? Okay, back out here. Wait. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, There we go.
This week on Address Unknown. I don't want to go there. It's the last place I go. But that's where I always end up anyway. Only, it's not me talking to the pink flamingo, but someone who looks the part down to the finest detail, except that he's evil. I'm hiding in the shadows, watching it all unfold.
The pink flamingo!
The flamingo speaks. He can speak here. It says,
mirrors are more fun than television.
That's, mirrors are more fun than television. Somehow I know this, just don't ask me how. And I, not me, but my double, nods and smirks at this like it was the funniest thing in the world. And then something goes wrong, and suddenly they know I'm there, hiding behind them, and they both turn to look at me with cold eyes. And the flamingo speaks again.
Threshold tolerant pain stress.
I have no idea what that means. And that's when I always wake up to my own scream in that brightly lit white hospital room, strapped to my bed.
He pooed Lil. Citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne.
green?
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So, green?
No, not the green.
Yep. Yay! How'd you go? Oh. But what about? Ah, it's locked. That door's locked.
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. What are you doing? This is war. Freaking war.
Jimmy! Yo, Pesci? Is that you? All of a sudden, we're in the middle of Goodfellas now.
Vinny Gognitti, just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking Fed. I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squad on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah! Oh my God! Oh God, you shot me! Ah. You're dead, Payne! And what the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him! Kill him!
With pleasure, boss.
Yeah. Bailed. I made like Chow Yun Fat.
Chow Yun Fat. Dodge roll.
A crumpled. The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he
Got
shot Dino because
voodoo.
he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gognitti had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho. The letter lay on Gognitti's desk.
Freaking psycho.
Vinny Gognitti was getting scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gognitti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings. Gognitti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Oh, shit!
This was my second train ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last one. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors, ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. And somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens, the city howling after me. New York sped by in fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur.
Man.
When the train he was riding slowed down, Gognitti made his move.
If they were to remaster this or remake it or something, I wouldn't want to remake. I would want to remaster this. That's a superhero dodge roll in midair. But if they were to remaster this, I don't know if I'd want them to keep the kind of art style cutscenes like that, or if I'd want to see actual in-game rendered cutscenes. Not quite sure. That'd be a hard one to gauge how I'd like to see it be done. I don't know. I really don't know.
Hold it.
Oh no, I didn't. You gotta do the whole time thing. Wrong button.
This was when the train he was riding slowed down. Cogniti made his move.
Yeah, you're jumping with R2 and shooting with R1, because this comes from back in the day where R1 was still the shoot button. We didn't have like a dedicated R2 button to shoot guns and stuff. Superhero roll. What was great back in these times too is the game engine was so limited. Seeing a superhero roll like that, it wasn't jank, it was just kind of funny. Now it's like if they try and do that nowadays, it looks janky shit. I think that's one thing, like the technology got so good that it's now hard for developers to really get a grasp on doing anything other than like really polished stuff. If developers do anything other than just super polished stuff, then people are just like, oh, that doesn't look right. Where are you guys at? Oh, okay. Okay, I see it. Oh, there it is.
NYPD, you on the roof. Drop your weapon and lie down. I repeat, drop your weapon and lie face down.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No trouble.
What the hell?
Man, I see so much like Resident Evil influence on this too, like modern day Resident Evil influence over the shoulder, like RE2, RE3. A lot of influence on like movements and everything. Fucking reload the guns fast enough. Like the back alley of RE2 and 3. Right around Kento's shop. Feels just like this. Police, fucking police in a box. That's good. Nope, that's not how you do it. I said there's certain parts I'm like, I can't remember what the hell I'm supposed to do. Shit, what was it? Yeah, this is where I came from. Bingo. Ooh. Fucking throwing grenades around. Ooh. Oh. Because I was hitting painkillers. That's why I was.
We're gonna be rich. Hey, on a roof.
Down the roof. There it is. Yeah, I'll probably run up to part 2 and then I wasn't gonna stream for too long tonight. Actually, I am in the middle of like trying to edit some videos and such. I do still got some videos I gotta get done tonight. And I was like, man, I want to stream.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
A little bit of a confidence. Payne getting his confidence up, you know? At the door.
Okay, this is it. Any moment now, Payne's gonna bust through that door with murder in his eye. Ice!
You saying? Ooh, oh, that was a lot of bullets and grenades and such. Everything. I really need to start using my grenades more. Let me
Open,
in.
God damn it! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
This is it. No! You see his face? He's like, I'm dead. He's just got that look on. Walker. Gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
God damn it! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
Meh. Back in the days before mounts were synced up to voiceover, so. We did it!
Gognitti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time.
It is like poetry. Story is like poetry on this.
Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood!
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
He's like talking to himself the whole time. He's holding the gun at the guy's head.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me, take me, haul me to the freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be read at your funeral.
It's like, damn, that line. Your rights be read at your funeral. What now? Oh, man. What? Damn it, my chat keeps doing like this blue color. I can't see what the hell the name is.
Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V-head junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence. And Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone cold killers this side of hell.
He doesn't have kids.
Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of a nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there.
All
The
right,
subtle with its
Rock.
dark
This
message is
is
a cop killer bullet through the heart, like father, like son, just like Jack Rapino.
It's one of the best levels in the game, if I remember right. Yeah, the ticket booth and all that. Oh, well, we got 11 shots left. Wait a second. Ah, right.
The book could never be a bestseller. Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled, The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about.
Jeez, man, I have not seen this.
What the hell?
Let alone play it. Years and years. Really weird run to this again. I like how they don't shoot until you look at them. Hell has frozen over. New York is under snow.
Books on the occult. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portus.
Yeah.
Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal. Lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs. It had been piled on the table.
Checkpoint. Ragnarok. Okay.
What with Dino and all, I wouldn't say anything to his face. He might not... Who knows what he'd do?
But somebody's gotta go in there. It's too freaky. All the screaming, I mean. It's been 3 days now.
Don't look at me. Hell no, I ain't got no death wish.
I'm just saying, it gives me the creeps, especially now. It's gone all quiet in there.
Cool. Shotgun for shotgun. The hell is that? Birds in here. No. Oh, yeah. So if you could throw that up there. Yeah. It's a long ways down. Shit. Can't remember if there. I think that's just like an Easter egg area where you can walk out there and shoot that guy. I don't think there's anything there.
What with Dino and all, I wouldn't say anything to his face. He might not. Who knows what he'd do?
Game engine lagging. Raining down hellfire. Shotgun ammo. Take a shot on somebody with that shotgun. Yeah. Wait a second. It's either very wrong or very right. It's very wrong. Shit. Which way do you go then? Maybe this is that door. Fuck. As I said, it's been a while.
What with Dino and all, I wouldn't say anything to his.
No. Come on. Living on a prayer. That is the door. Nope, that totally is the door. Okay. Alright. We're gonna be very, very, very careful. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna inch our way up there. Inch by inch. Uh-huh. Yep. Just like that. Yeah, I made it. Alright. 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 Oh boy. That can't be the right way. That can't be. There's no way that's the right way. No. No. I totally forgot about this area. Forgot about all this. Please don't kill me. I swear if I die on this, I'm done. I'm done. Platforming, yeah. Actually, I just wanted to hit part 2. Is there like 12 chapters in part 1? I can't remember. Ugh. Leaving on a prayer. Wow. Halfway there. Oh. You're not dead yet. You're not dead yet. There we go. Nom, 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 nom. Remember the PS2 used to have a hell of a time trying to load this area. I am remembering bits and pieces of this. More painkillers. It's the painkiller. Wait a second. There we go. Trying to walk straight. Oh my god. Stop it. Straight. There we go. No! You shithead. I can dodge roll. Puzzle time. That's right.
Hold it.
You, sir. You, sir. Yep. Yeah. Yes. 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 The trippy dippy shit.
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn.
What?
Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat. Pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa. Lupino's notes covered the table. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood. A mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela, blood given to you all.
He was after that old Faustian deal. Your soul for power and fortune. Just sign on the dotted line with your blood. Lupino's notebook lay on the pedestal. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast, the big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K, the end of the world had become a cliche. But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing is a cliche when it's
They
happening
tried
to you.
so hard to put all this into the movie, and it failed so dramatically.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood to you all! Secrets living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh. Oh, I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf!
We'll test that.
It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end.
What the hell?
Time.
A witness.
It's now! I'll rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
Stick with shotgun, I guess. Come at me. Come on. Come here. Next. Right. Any more crazies? No? We're good? Okay. Okay. almost like they're gearing me up for a boss fight. Now I just need to remember where the hell I'm going. Ah. Ow. There we go. Do a tattoo on his face, right?
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels.
This guy.
I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond the world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the twilight winter. I am ready to be her son.
Oh.
Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die.
Okay.
Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
Not my usual style. Usually I finish him with the pistol, but
When Lupino finally went down, I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. B was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not,
Mona.
You've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.
there we go. Part 2.
Lisa Punchinello. Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs, Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you. Not the state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello's the one who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
Holy shit.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the Archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate the guts of that sadistic wife-beater. Why not pool our bullets for this one?
I thought you'd never ask. My finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
It's...
I'm easy, as long as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good stuff. Tasted sweet as honey going down.
Nothing personal. Can't risk you going berserk and getting Lisa killed.
The nightmare was always the same. Violent shapes moving in darkness, old and ugly. The killer's mad laughter was a riddle filled with wicked innuendo.
Oh, the baby crying level, yep.
Somewhere, the baby was crying.
The first of the bad trips. Man, I totally forgot all about that whole scene until it started playing. I'm like, oh, that's right. Mona Sachs, she looks way different in this than I was remembering it. It's so much of a head trip going back and seeing all this old stuff. You remember it one way and then Man, I haven't done this since. One of the most memorable moments in all of
No, please, why?
this hit everybody so hard. It's like, what the fuck? This is probably like these levels right here of the drug trips is probably one of the most referenced levels in the series. Everybody's like, every time Ubisoft does it every single game now. They do a drug trip like this. Everybody's like, damn, that's like the Max Payne levels. Oh god, I used to remember how to just ass blast through these mazes. This is the right way. Gonna make the cries get louder. I feel like I just went around in a circle. Oh, I definitely did. It's even more eerie too is when you turn, damn it, back to the start. When you turn out the music and it's just the baby crying and his wife crying, it's like, oh, what the hell?
No, please, why?
Why? Why? Bingo.
Should have known it when we found you snoring next to Lupino's corpse. A comedian, huh?
The pictures were filled with good old times.
The blood trail.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
Okay, trying to do this without falling off. Wow, the kids screaming in your ear. Yep. Wonder whose kid they record for the baby crying. Fuck you. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nope, nope. You're not falling off from there. It's probably a trick to this where you can like brighten up the screen and see like a road in front of you or something. Camera. Camera. Camera, I swear to God. Camera, I swear to God, you fucking thing, don't you make me have to restart this all over again. Dum, 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 dum. Soundtrack. Did I go the wrong way? Oh no. I feel like I went the wrong way. Fuck! That's the wrong way. Oh. Wait a second. You can walk on that. You can totally walk on that, can't you? Oh, you... Okay, now I'm just trying to go too fast. That's what it is. I need to slow down. I need to slow down. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. Come, get on the damn ledge. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Come on. It's got to be this way then. Get on the ledge! No! And this is like one of the most infamous fucking levels in gaming. Because it is such a pain in the ass once you get to this point. If you just tap it just a little bit too much, then he just falls down. Get over! I will not be defeated by this. I will not be. I swear to God, this is the wrong way to go. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Wait, yeah, this is the wrong way to go because I went down this way before. Was there another... Oh God, I can't remember if there was another way to go besides that. Holy shit. No, don't you do it. I do really like this game. The infamous blood trails. Come on. Stay on the trail. Stay up for me. Nope. Skibbity bop. Ooh, bitty bop. Whoop. It can be done. I can do this. Got this. Nope. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. Okay. Definitely getting closer. It's gotta be this way. It's gotta be this way, right? Okay, well, that's Max Payne. Yeah. This was supposed to be a shorter stream anyway tonight, but yeah, that's one of my favorites. That's one of my all-time favorites, Max Payne. That level is notorious for being a pain in the ass. I am going to wrap it up actually for tonight. So 2.5 hour stream, a little bit shorter than what I normally do. Usually I go for 4 hours, but I have videos and stuff I need to still work on tonight, and yeah, I just wanted to stream for a bit because I was like, I want to play Max Payne. So I don't know if I'll be back with Max Payne the rest of the playthrough of this. This was just one of those games where it's like, yeah, I want to play through Max Payne. I want to stream it while I do it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have anything else coming. There ain't nothing else coming out this month, so maybe I will. Maybe I will. Well, it's coming up month anyways for February. So maybe we'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling. Damn, that soundtrack. Everything with this though, just the story to delivery of Max Payne, just the way the writing is. It's PS2 era. I mean, everything on it. Top notch. But yeah, go and check out the Werewolf YouTube channel. Very soon I should have up a bunch of new talking videos, but also some Let's Talk videos on, Project 007. I am going to be doing some Resident Evil playthroughs pretty soon for this next month. It's probably going to be the Resident Evil Legacy month, where I go back and play the originals and 4, 5, and 6. And then maybe also, I'm going to have to run through the second half of RE7 and the Chris DLC. Like, I need to run through those two because a lot of the storyline, I am kind of... This is very loud. I'm a little bit... It's getting to the point where it's been so long since I played it. I'm getting a little bit fuzzy on the storyline for Resident Evil, the original storyline, because we have a remake storyline, then we have the original storyline. So, yeah, that's oh man, if I, yep, and then I have to do it all over again. Oh well, I might even try and play that on the PS3. We'll see. Anyways. I don't know if I'm going to be playing the rest of Max Payne on stream. Maybe I'll just skip over to Max Payne 2 and then Max Payne 3 after that. Do like one stream a piece for each of them. Because everybody's seen these games a million times over again. So, I don't know. Just I just thought it would be a fun little thing to do. But yeah, I'll be back very soon on the next stream with... oh man, I need to do some Mortal Kombat and some Warzone also. So we'll see. We'll see what happens up next. It might be a little MK11 Warzone. It might be a little bit of Resident Evil. And on the YouTube channel, very soon I should be starting up the Uncharted 4 playthrough. Just little 2-hour episodes of that on the YouTube channel. And yeah, I think that's pretty much covers everything. Also, I've been posting up to Instagram. So go check out the Instagram page. I got a ton of videos to go on there too. Everything at Werewolf. Every single channel is at Werewolf. So yeah, it's pretty easy to find. Anyways, that's gonna do it for tonight. I guess I'll just end this with thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. The White Jesus 98 followed. Everybody stopped by the chats. I know Max Payne is like, there's not too many people playing it. So, yeah, I just figured, why not? So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, I will see ya next time.